Today is Leap Day 2020, and I just got back from the Nashville sports card show that was held at Lighthouse Christian School. It's the biggest baseball card show I have been to in probably at least 15 years, and there were dealers from many states. I think there were over 100 dealers. There were about 230 tables. And I bought several things that I am going to open up on this YouTube channel. But the first thing I want to open up is I found this labeled as the $4 Fun Box All Sports. And on the front, it's labeled Little Bit of Everything Box. This box is probably going to be mostly sports I don't care about or junk wax that I don't need. Maybe there's something good in here. The guy thought it was mostly baseball, and I guess we need to peek inside of here and see what we've got. See if we can kind of tip it open here without taking a look too much in here. So let's turn that around, and we're just going to, if it's some old sets, we might just kind of go through it kind of fast if it's boring stuff, but we're going to start with some football. What's the year on these? Early Fleer, 1981 Fleer football. That's going to be the stuff I don't care about, but I certainly didn't have any of it. It's not even specific players. It's national anthem. Steelers. Maybe they didn't have rights to make specific players, or who knows. Green Bay Packers. Okay. Hopefully not a lot of football. Here we go. I'm hoping that it's stuff that I just don't have. I got Bernie Williams, Todd Helton, rookies, Josh Hamilton. All right, Todd Seal, Riekert Venida, top prospects here. We have that looks like about 1988 classic. Kurt Stillwell, Kevin Seitzer, Corey Snyder, Jack Clark, Edwin Correa, Wally Joyner, Joe Carter, Rob Deere, Tommy Lasorda. Is that Manny Ramirez, I guess? Yeah, Manny Ramirez. Oh, who else on this set? Pork Chop Pow. Okay. Remember here, Kurt Miller. Draft pick. So it's not, I don't think it's all terrible cards, at least not so far. We'll see if there's anything that I'm really happy about coming up. Butch Husky. These minor league cards, if I recognize the name, it's probably one of the better things out of there. Hank Greenberg, 84, Reggie Jackson, Lance Parrish, Dave Steeb, Dave Winfield, Ripken, Lou Whitaker. There's some non-sports Coke cards that stick together. That'll be interesting to look through later. I got a Wally Joyner. Is that a rookie? Naughty Upper Deck. Lots of Kelly Mann. Chris Hammond. I'm going to move the box so I have more space here to kind of flip the cards. Kent Merker, rookie. Scott Coolbaugh. Tom Dries. Dean Palmer. The neat 3 Mets card there. Upper Deck MVP, Dave Justice, Sheffield. Mike Hampton. Sticking together there. Max Suzuki, Gerald Williams, Phil Nevin. Wes Helms, Moises Alou, got some 87 tops. Cecil Fielder. I got a Cecil Fielder rookie in out of a lot. Also, while I was there today, I ended up getting a couple other products that I'll open up for future videos. Can't really win with that flap there, so let's I'll go for more space. So it looks like 81, yeah, 81 Fleer. Steve Garvey. Mike Scioscia. He was even making that Mike Scioscia face back then. All right. Yastrzemski. Rick Sutcliffe. Danny Darwin. Got some more minor leaguers here. Classic Best Gold 93. Steve Gibraltar. Alex Ochoa. Chad OJ. Aaron Fultz. Justin Thompson. Paul Spoljarek. Another Steve Gibraltar. A little bit of basketball. Had to pause the video because my wife came home and I had to bring in the groceries. So let's keep going. Paul O'Neill, one of my wife's favorite players. Rivera, Phil Nevin. Matinee Idols. What do we have here? Fleer Futures, Trot Nixon, David Wells, Mike Hampton, Chris Benson, Paxton Crawford, Bright Futures, Richard Hidalgo, Ivan Rodriguez, that's a good one for me, Dean Palmer, another good one for me, '90 hockey cards, everyone's favorite. Okay. Julio Franco. More from about 88, I guess. Classic, Jerry Brown, Pete O'Brien. A couple of Rangers, Incaviglia, Mark McLemore, Casey Candell, Jim DeShays, O.B. McDowell, and Barry Larkin. My wife will get that one. Scott Fletcher, Gary Pettis, Cal Daniels, Devon White, Santiago Dawson. Who, me? That's funny. Ruben Sierra. I guess they were saying that he was throwing a spitball or greasing the ball or something, and was like, who, me? Jim DeShays, Jose Cruz. My sister-in-law grew up in Houston like Jose Cruz. More Coke cards. They'll be more interesting off the video. Steve Yzerman. No, I'm not really going to go through the hockey too much. All right. Mark Wohlers. Forgot that was a parallel of Tony Tarasco. Wally Whitehurst. Shane Mack. Another parallel electric diamond of Alan Watson. Mel Nieves, Phil Leftwich, Rob Butler, Bobby Witt, Eisenreich. More 87 tops coming up in a moment. J. Bell, James Baldwin, Bob Hamlin rookies, Kevin Tappaney. More Coke cards. Not all Coke. Okay, here we have some 92 classic draft picks. Michael Tucker, Jason Kendall, Bobby Bonds Jr. Is that Barry's brother? Jeffrey Hammonds, Carlton Fisk, Robbie Thompson, Hearn Winningham, Don Baylor, new manager of the Astros, Dennis Boyd, Dave Henderson, Al Nipper, Dwight Evans, Tom Brunansky, Billy Bean, A's front office, Frank Viola, Willie Wilson, Steve Balboni, Jim Sundberg, Dan Quisenberry, and Charlie Liebrandt. See if we can get there without it falling over here. Phil Nevin, Michael Tucker, Ron Jones. It's, I guess, 2 rookies on one card there. Marquise Grissom, Michael Moore, Derek Lee, Joey Hamilton, Ranger top prospect John Detmer, John Lieber, Oogie Urbina, Ray Durham, Brooks Kieschnick, James Baldwin, Marty Cordova, Felix Colon, Shannon Stewart, Charles Johnson, Damon Easley. So we've got 89 Fleer All-Stars, Bobby Bonilla, Will Clark, Dennis Eckersley, Franco, Oral Hershiser, Molitor, Sosha, still making the Sosha face there. All right. Trammell, Frank Valley, got Benji Gill, top prospect, Edgar Martinez, batting champ. These cursive cards, can't read them very fast. Chris Carpenter, Tim Raines, Frank Viola, Steve Carlton, Greg Swindell, Dave Clark, Mike Stanley, Jerry Brown, Devon White, Ron Karkovice, Dave Magadan, Pete Cavilla, Jim DeShays, Mitch Williams, The Wild Thing, Robbie Thompson, Andy Van Slyke, Doc Gooden, Joe Carter, Fernando Galarraga. So those aren't commons out of there. More basketball. These are interesting classic minor leaguers. Carlos Delgado. That must be a 4-sport stat. Rod Nadermeyer. Harold Miner, Chris Webber, Anthony Hardaway, Jamal Mashburn, Drew Bledsoe, Rick Meyer, Jerome Bettis. And we're going to finish with some Coke cards. So, a lot of stuff in there that I didn't care about and would never purchase, but for $4, there's some pretty neat cards in there. So, I think that was worth $4. I'm going to have some more videos coming up soon where I open up some other things that I got from this card show and other things I got in the mail. And I have other videos where I open up coins and take a look at coins that I've purchased. And then other videos where I go out and about in the Middle Tennessee area and just show some things from around the area. So if you like some of these videos, make sure you bunt that like button, and we'll catch you for the next video. Bye.